Childhood obesity is a growing epidemic. Currently, 26% or 1.6 million Canadian children aged 2 to 17 are currently overweight or obese. The problem is typically amplified as the children move into adolescence and adulthood. We strongly believe this is due to a lack of education on healthy living, a lack of government programs, and corporations targeting children with unhealthy and addicting foods.
One of the most disturbing things to me is that in the last 20 to 25 years, we've actually seen a doubling of overweight and obese children and adolescents.
Who knows what this is?
Potatoes.
Potato? So you think these are potatoes? Not potatoes, though.
I don't know.
Do you know what this is? No? Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is?
Broccoli.
What about this? A good old friend. Do you know what this is, honey?
Celery.
No. What do you think it is, darling?
Onion.
Onion, no. Who knows what that is?
A pear.
A pear, no.
A turnip.
No? Okay, I'm gonna give you the first word. Egg.
Egg. Egg salad.
I got another one here, guys. What do you think this is?
I don't know.
From 1980 to 2005, the obesity rate among children has tripled to where it stands today at 26%. If we remain on our current destructive path, then we could see a Canada where 3 in 4 children are obese by the year 2030. The medical and social costs on Canada would be astronomical. This also has the potential to hurt our economy from unhealthy adults being less productive.
These children end up being adults. They're going to end up, if they don't change their eating and exercise habits, are going to end up with liver failure and well, either transplant or death.
I've had my weight issues all my life, and I was just recently told by my doctor that I had spots on my liver and that I could possibly only have 7 years to live. And so this... So I really feel like this is my last chance to finally get my weight under control.
Well, I think that if these trends continue, you're going to see children growing up to be obese and having health problems a lot sooner. You'll see shorter lifespans. We're already seeing generations of children that are being outlived by their parents. You'll see an immense burden on the healthcare system, impacts on productivity within the workforce. People will be too sick to work. They won't be able to work as long. And we're also seeing a certain divide in terms of socioeconomic status. So we're seeing that people that have more education and more money are tending to be healthier and have healthier body weights, whereas people with lower socioeconomic status and lower education are tending to be developing overweight and obesity.
If we don't educate our children, and if parents continue to feed their children unhealthy foods, this problem could spiral out of control. Many children are unaware of the effects of their bad eating habits. If the obesity carries on to adulthood, it could reduce life expectancy by approximately 7 years. In order to be healthy, children must balance their lifestyle with nutritious diets, as well as significant amounts of physical activity. There are solutions that families, governments, and corporations can undertake to solve childhood obesity.
But overall, if they're included as part of a healthy diet overall, then there's no problem with going to McDonald's and having the French fries. I was at McDonald's the other day, and my 5-year-old son had the French fries, but we don't go very often, so all foods can fit.
Appleton Central Alternative High School is filled with students who have truancy and behavioral problems, but they've turned things around, not through discipline, but through diet.
Low fat, low sugar, non-chemically processed foods that are free of dyes and preservatives, full of whole grains, a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. We do no beef here at all, and then it's the method of preparation where we don't fry. We do a lot of baking and then just fresh preparation as opposed to opening cans or thawing things out from the box.
We got rid of candy machines, soda machines, brought in bottled water, and it was just a situation where we saw a major change in the kids.
Corporations are at least partially to blame for this problem as well. Portion sizes at fast food restaurants have increased by between 2 and 5 times the size of what they were in 1950. Corporations need to offer healthier alternatives to children, so that there doesn't always have to be a sacrifice of convenience to eat healthily. Corporations should take action to support programs and promote active lifestyles to help offset the effects of their unhealthy foods. Companies like PepsiCo and Coca-Cola have donated millions of dollars to support healthy living for children in developing countries. Companies like this need to make meaningful contributions to children in their own backyard. Childhood obesity is an epidemic in developed countries like Canada and the United States. We have the means to solve this problem, and we need to take action immediately to avoid the inevitable consequences that would come if this trend were to continue.